Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this session. I am Sarthak and I'm heading the customer success team in Xobin. Today, I'm here in front of you, coming up with the Xobin updates that we have done over the period of last 3 to 6 months, and it has been a great journey for us because we started just with the assessment platform, and now Xobin has been known for a lot of other things, which is effectively improving the hiring process in organizations. A lot of you mostly use Xobin for assessments, primarily for campus hiring or lateral hiring or even the psychometric. But this time, over the past 2 years, we have done a lot of improvements on our platform. So not just the assessment, Xobin can help you with the entire recruitment cycle. Our team has been continuously adding and launching new products which will effectively enhance your hiring process. So as I mentioned, apart from the assessment, now we can actually help you conduct the entire flow of the recruitment cycle. Right from receiving the job applications, using our product Zoform, and it's not just a normal job applications. You can receive the video-based advanced AI evaluate candidates. Once you receive their application, our backend architecture will shortlist those candidates, and the shortlisted candidates will be invited for the assessment, which is, of course, you are already aware about assessment. You can invite candidates for the assessment, could be a MCQ test, aptitude test, coding test, or even any AWS or any other skill assessment. After that, after the series of assessment, then you can conduct the interviews. In Xobin, last year, we have launched something called as live interviews, which everybody is aware about, where the interviewer is there and interview is there. And we have launched something called as automated interviews. Automated interviews save your time. It simply automatically generate the interview question based on your job description, and candidates will have to record an answer to those questions, and you will get the AI analysis of those interview. This will save your time by rejecting the unfit candidates for your job role. After that, you can then make a hiring decision, and then you can hire a candidate. After hiring, we can also help you with the Xobin conducting the training assessment for the freshers or any employee who is joining the company. So we can conduct the pre-training assessment for your employees as well as the post-training assessment. And lastly, Xobin has been completely revamped the psychometric assessment, which has been used by all the organizations to make a better hiring decision and to ensure that the employees are following the principles of the company. So that is the overview of a last 1.5 year. Our team is continuously working. So as I mentioned, Xobin is just not just an assessment platform, but we are a complete talent recruitment company. Coming back to the product updates, in last 6 months, our team, especially the product team, has been continuously researching about the AI. We all are aware that AI is the future, and we take it into consideration, and we did a thorough research on it, and we somehow found out how we can implement AI in the recruitment or the screening of the candidates. Thus, over the period of last 3 to 6 months, we started implementing one by one AI in all of our products and the feature. I would like to mention it one by one. So we'll go one by one. Primarily, we implemented AI in our proctoring. Previously, we just had a basic proctoring, which allows you to just monitor the candidates, take their snapshot, not allowing them to go off the tab. But in the advanced proctoring using AI, we can do a lot of things. Starting with, we do check if the candidate has blocked their camera or has left the seat. So if the candidate is hiding their camera, we will catch that candidate. We will catch if there is more than one person in the camera. So we will check the multiple face detection. Apart from that, we will also check if the candidate is using certain phone or a book or a tab or any other external device. So we also track that. Okay, you can see on the screen as it is showing, the candidate is using a mobile phone, and we already caught that, and you can see the candidate system, candidate has been caught using the mobile phone. Then we also record the screen. So here we record the entire candidate while candidate taking up the assessment. So these you can see the candidate interface while the candidate was taking up the assessment. This will help you to make a better decision and ensure that candidate was not cheating during the exam. Apart from that, we are also monitoring if the candidate is gazing away from the monitor. So if the candidate is trying to maybe speak with the person sitting beside them, or maybe candidate is looking somebody else, that will also be caught in the advanced proctoring. These are the list of things we have implemented to make our proctoring and advanced proctoring, and we have implemented AI in doing so. So AI is enhancing the proctoring and enhancing how you monitor the candidates while taking up the test, ensuring that nobody will cheat in the exam. So that is about the proctoring. So that is how we have implemented AI in our proctoring. Second, we have implemented AI in creating the assessment, in creating the automated interviews, and creating the questions for the Zo forms. And we have also, now we are also doing the candidate test report analysis using our using the AI. So now Ruchi will show how we are using AI in analyzing the candidate report, and it is live in every customer account. You can just check it out. So on the right hand side, when you click on the quick info, you can click on the AI analysis. You will find using the AI, we have analyzed how candidate has performed in the assessment for the different skill sets which were a part of the assessment. So based on the candidate performance in each of the skills and based on the type of question candidate has solved, we show a summary and we also suggest some interview question which can be asked to the candidate in the next round of hiring process. Apart from that, we also mention what kind of a job role this particular candidate could be a best suit for. And that is how we are doing the AI analysis of the candidate using their performance in the assessment. Along with that, we are also doing a comparative analysis where we are comparing the candidate performance compared to the other candidates who took up the same assessment. So you can see a particular candidate Sarthak, where does this candidate lies, what is the rank of the candidate based on the score and the integrity score of the candidate. This will help you to understand where the candidate lies in the group of 100 or 1000 number of candidates that you invite. That is how we are making use of AI in analyzing the candidate reports. And lastly, a major update or major implementation that we have done with AI is adding using AI for evaluating the candidates using the video questions and the subjective questions. We are reading subjective questions where candidate will write an answer and we will automatically evaluate that answer with respect to the target answer. It can be either done with the subjective or it can be either done in the video question as well. You can see here you can put your question. On the left hand side, you can change the response type from manual to video. You can add your question, and we have also added certain add-ons. These add-ons will help you to check the communication of the candidate. So based on the question and the answer written by the candidate, we'll first check how their answer is good with the English grammar and how well the candidate has written the answer. Apart from that, we are also ensuring the candidate has not copied the answer from the chat GPT or any other external source. So we have something called as AI response verifier, which ensure the originality and human integrity of the answer given. So we detect if the answer given by the candidate is human written or just copied from some other sources. So this is one of the major use of AI that we have done for evaluating the candidate, their skill-wise performance and their communication, and make sure the candidate is a well suitable and video question of course help you to understand how somebody even good at speaking, how somebody can express themselves and to make a better hiring decision. So these are the major updates that we have done using AI. Implementing this AI has actually leveraged how we recruit the candidates and how we make a better decision with the candidate. This will, of course, save your time, and this will also make a better hiring decision and save a lot of your interviewers' time. So that is about the AI specific feature updates. So this is the one part of the product updates which is AI specific, and we have implemented AI in making your experience even better while hiring the candidates. Second part of the product update is the platform level product update. In our platform, apart from this implementation or use of AI that we have done, we have also completely revamped our psychometric assessment. Previously, the psychometric assessments were quite simple and it were not that much decision making. So now we have completely revamped our psychometric model. We have completely revamped all the psychometric traits and the questions were asked, and we have get it approved from all the subject matter expert. The new psychometric builder will help you to create an assessment simply using the traits, enabling the timer, and the assessment will be ready in 1 minute. Based on the behavior that you are expecting from the candidate and based on the principles that you follow in your organization, you can simply go ahead and create an assessment. So that is how you can use the psychometric model to create a psychometric assessment on the platform. That is about the psychometric. Apart from that, we have also launched last year something called as Xobin tracks. I'm sure a lot of you must be using some external applicant tracking system where you will receiving the applications, you are doing the resume parsing or shortlisting the applications, and managing the different stages of the hiring process. To do the same, we are also doing the same with the Xobin tracks. Xobin tracks is our internal inbuilt applicant tracking system, which helps you to manage the candidate journey right from receiving the job applications, managing them through multiple hiring stages like assessment, interviews, or any other group discussion round. Based on that, you can create multiple stages and you can manage the entire hiring process. This way, you can save a lot of your time, and you won't even have to use any other external applicant tracking system. So that is about the Xobin tracks. And last is the new assessment builder. Like you might have already came across it. In Xobin, we have changed how you create assessment on our platform. Previously, even I personally believe it was little time consuming and it was little difficult to create a customized assessment for my requirement. But now we have completely revamped our assessment creation process. Right from whether you want to create a aptitude test or coding test or customize aptitudes plus coding plus subjective or even assignment question assessment, or even we allow you to now mix the psychometric traits in the assessment. This new assessment builder helps you to simply create your assessment in 2-3 steps. The one, you simply select the skills that you want. So let's say I'm creating a Java developer assessment. I'll simply select one section for Java, second section for frameworks of Java, third section maybe for a Java coding, and I can add one more section for a psychometric traits. Because now in the new assessment builder, we allow you to add psychometric traits as well. This assessment will help you to create a more customized assessment. You simply select the skills, then you select the number of questions for the different difficulty level. The timer will be automatically suggested to you, and then you simply go and click the create the assessment. That is how you create the assessment using our new assessment builder. The best thing about this new assessment builder is you can choose whether you want to see the questions, or you can simply select the skills and Xobin will pick up the best suitable questions for you. And that is how you can make use of the new assessment builder. Yeah, as you can see on the screen, which Ruchi is showing, this is our new assessment builder. First section, as mentioned, I have added 3 skills, one Java, Spring Boot, Java EE. Second section, as Ruchi is creating, one skill I have added is HTML and one skill CSS. Ruchi add a third section. Yeah, second step, yeah, before that. Second step, you can see how Ruchi is selecting the number of questions for the different difficulty levels. So you can see, you can you can select the any number of question for your requirement, and for the different difficulty level, I would recommend you to select more number of question and then apply the randomization rule so that the two people sitting beside each other will not get a same question paper. So select as many questions as you want for the different difficulty level based on the what kind of a role you're hiring for and what is the level of experience of the candidate. Select the skills, select the number of question. The timer is already suggested. You can edit the timer, then enable all the off-tab activity and the shuffling question, and then you can ready with the assessment. Which is also add one more psychometric section. So as I was mentioning, in the assessment, you can also add a separate psychometric section. So just add a couple of, yeah, click on the third section. Then you will be able to add. Yeah, correct. So now you can see Ruchi is adding a couple of traits. In the psychometric, we have currently more than 40 traits, and every week we are adding 4 to 5 traits in the platform. So in case you are planning to conduct a psychometric traits, you can reach out to your customer success manager and probably get the proper guidance to create a psychometric assessment, maybe for your own internal employees or maybe for the new people who are joining your company. So here you can see a couple of psychometric traits have been selected. A timer is also suggested and done. We are ready with our assessment. Simply, you can click on the create assessment and the assessment will be created. One more thing I want to mention here. Yeah, so you can see within a minute, my assessment is ready. Give the assessment name, change the description in case you want, and go ahead and yeah, you can give the assessment name, move next. In case you want to receive more details from the candidate, apart from their name and email ID, probably the introduction video, their resume, or their 12 score, or any other detail, you can ask it in the registration form. Moving next. Lastly, the proctoring settings, enabling the webcam proctoring, off-tab activity tracking. These are the settings. Once you do that, you can launch your assessment and your assessment will be ready. Okay. So that is how you will create the assessment using the new builder. One more interesting thing that is added in the new assessment builder. Can you just Ruchi go back to the new assessment builder? Yeah. You can also save a template or you can also save a section. For example, I'm creating assessment for upcoming 5 job roles where my aptitude section is common in all of the assessment. So I don't want to take efforts in creating the same section every time. So what I will do, I will simply create one section with adding all the skills that I want, and I will simply save that section. So on the very right hand side, you can see beside the delete button, there is a save section option. No, on the right hand side of the section. Yeah, so here you can come and you can simply save your section. Your section will be saved under my section. Whenever you are coming back again, creating a new assessment, you can simply use that section. Not just the section, but in case you are creating multiple sections, let's say I want to save 2 sections. So you can also save it as a template. So click on the save template and I have saved my template. So now this template can be used in my in the creating the assessment for my future use. So these are the new things that we have added in our new assessment builder. And that is how you can simply create the assessment on our platform. Second thing, we're talking about a psychometric, but Ruchi has just shown, just delete all the section and create a psychometric test. So we can just show everybody that how you can create a psychometric assessment. You can, the same way create the skill assessment, you can create a psychometric assessment. You can come here, select the psychometric traits. We have a list. You just find out what is suitable for your requirement. You simply select the skills and you can directly go ahead and create the assessment. It is as simple as just selecting the traits and creating the assessment. So that is how you can create a psychometric assessment. In case you need more clarity or in case you want to have a discussion around the psychometric traits, feel free to get in touch with us and we would be very happy to help you on this psychometric part. I think one thing which is left to show is Xobin tracks. So Ruchi, can you please show the Xobin tracks? Great. So these are Xobin tracks. You can see the different job roles and the tracks that are already created in our account. This is how you create a track. You can put your all the details, the description, what fields you want to add for receiving the job applications. Once you receive the job applications, you can see the sample one. On the left hand side, I'm filling the details. Move next. Based on that, automatically using AI, we are generating the description. Then adding the fields. So you can just randomly add a few fields. And you can add any field here. We have that customization. So if you go to the answer type, you will find a lot of options. So click on the short answer or answer type any. You can see create a question where the expected answer could be in a short answer, could be in a rating, could be in a date format, could be a file or a webcam snapshot or even a video. So you name it and we will allow you to create any type of a question, even a drop down or multiple choice question. We allow you to create any kind of a question using our tracks. This will help you to receive video based job applications and even more advanced job application. Once you and you can even this is something a new that we have added, marking a preferred answer. For example, if there is a question key whether your candidate is open for a night shift, we want the candidates to be open for a night shift, so my preferred answer would be night shift, and based on the preferred answer given by the candidate, will give a certain rating to the candidate. So this will help you to make this shortlisting even easier with our Xobin tracks. So I would recommend all of you to go through, walk through, and just check our Xobin tracks. In case you have anything to discuss, or in case you are planning to switch from any other ATS that you are previously using or currently using, you can shift to Xobin tracks. I would be very happy to help you. So once you create the form, or once you be ready with your job applications, you can define the stages of your job in tracks. So my first stage, I will receive the job applications. Then second stage, I want to give them an aptitude test. Third, I might want to give them a coding test or a psychometric test. Then I will schedule first round of interview, second round of interview, or you can actually create a customized stages for your requirement. And then I will save my track. Once you invite candidates for the tracks, you will see how the responses look like. So Ruchi, can you just click on the view responses? Yeah, just click on anyone having a good number of applications. Okay. So this is how the tracks interface look like. The candidate who applied for this job will come on the first stage. You can filter out the candidates, click on the filters for the first stage or second stage, any. Yeah. You can filter out the candidates based on the different filtering criteria. Click on the applied. In applied, there were multiple questions. So based on those questions, you can actually make the filtration. So I want to filter out candidates who are open to relocate to maybe Pune, for example. So I will apply that filter. Xobin tracks will show me those candidates, and I will simply move them from one stage to another stage. This way, I can directly set the rule that I want candidates based on this particular defined criteria. I want them to shortlist into the next round. Click on the settings for the second stage. You can also, yeah, go to click on assessment. Yeah, click any assessment. Select any assessment. Yeah. So let's say, for example, one of the field of my track is assessment stage. Candidate will have to take up the assessment who will be moved to this particular stage, and we can also certain define a criteria of auto advance and auto reject. For example, I want to automatically move candidates from second stage to my third stage of hiring process if somebody is scoring more than 55%, or I might want to automatically reject the candidate who is scoring anything less than 55%. So based on this, let's say I have applied for the job. I was invited for the assessment. I took up the test myself and I somehow got 15%. So you don't have to do anything. based on the criteria that you have defined here, I will be automatically rejected or automatically moved to the next stage of hiring process. So that is a new way of managing the large pool of a candidate in your hiring process. And you can just save this criteria, and you can create multiple stages in your Xobin tracks, managing candidate journey right from receiving the applications or making a hiring decision or even rejecting the candidates. So that is about the Xobin tracks. So I think that's all. I think we have covered almost everything. We covered, right from the AI specific features, how Xobin has implemented AI, right from evaluating the receiving the job applications, evaluating candidates on the subjective or the video questions, analyzing their report using AI, monitoring candidates using our AI, and also we discuss the other platform level features, that how we have revamped our psychometric traits or psychometric assessment, how you can use Xobin tracks as your applicant tracking system for managing the candidate hiring journey, and how you can use the new assessment builder for creating the customized assessment in a short period of time.